Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Winners, what's going on? What is happening? Today we're going to jump right into it. I got to go and figure out this whole situation here. Made the bracket, chopped this out, and now I'm left with a big hole. No matter what hood scoop I got to put on, I think I taped the middle to give me a little bit of guidance, and also the emblem. I got that little nub right there, that's the middle, and this thing right here is the middle. You go up here, that's the middle. Come here, that's basically the middle. So this is what I'm going to be using. Already started to cut the thing out, made a blunder. Now I got to go and repair that like right now. Get out in the sun, let it harden a little bit. We got the tape underneath and we'll see what it looks like. So while that is drying, we're going to make the bracket. First we got to get our steel plate here and mark it, the holes. And then we make this. Just cut a crease in there and fold it and just cut the holes. The holes are really not even straight. It was my bad. So alright, the Crown Vic transmission mount fits right on the T5. And then we just started welding, holding it up. And after I finished welding underneath there, I took it to the bench and then I start welding it up, welding it up. Look, I had a good bead going, brothers. Welding that thing up, man. And it came out pretty good, and I was very shocked, but it wasn't perfect the way that the mount sits, so I was a little disgruntled about that. Maybe later I could remix it and make another bracket, but for right now this is something just to get it going. Let's go back outside with the hood scoop and see what we could do with that. This thing is eyeballed up. It's not measured because this thing is uneven. And so I'm just trying to get this little center thing and that center to center with that, to center with this. You could kind of see that it's pretty centered. We're just going to work with that. I even think that the line on this is even crooked. So, but it'll work for what we needed to do. We needed to be semi-functional. Is this going to be totally functional? Not at all. I'm just going to tap it down right around here, and I'm going to leave some little bit of airflow to come through here a little bit. So that we're going to definitely leave. I'm just going to go here, 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 another screw here, screw somewhere right around there, or I'll probably start in the middle and work my way out. What I'm going to do is take it back off, grind it, and then I don't have no adhesive, so I don't have all that professional stuff that you may see on other people's channels. I ain't got none of that, man. We just using fiberglass and keeping it moving.
3 hours later.
Alright, brothers, skipping scenes, let's get to it, man. I put this on. I don't know if I'm gonna take them out, leave them in. I don't really know. There's a few things that's wrong with it. This type, it's supposed to sit flat. I didn't let it sit flat. I told you about I was gonna leave a gap right here. This is right where the intercooler will be, so as soon as the air comes through, it's gonna hit the intercooler and the rest of it goes around it. The heat will escape through the back, allegedly. Now this is where the part where I need to get this, have to. So let me go ahead and work on that. With primitive tools, man, I am just banging this out. And I'm just really focusing on the widow's peak because that's like almost like my main focus. Here are some of the high spots and the low spots. This one here, I got to put filler here and get that. And don't go so high here and go a little heavy over there. And also too, you can see to match that side I have to kind of do that right here also too. Skipped a lot of scenes, probably 1, 2, 3, probably around 4 steps you guys didn't see. First was the first putting it down, laying it down, and then sanding it, and then sanding it again and putting more this I don't know what kind of, it's like fiberglass Bondo, I guess it is. And we've gotten it down. Not really smooth yet, but we're getting close, very close, and we're working it out, trying to get that widow's peak. I am so gung-ho to getting that on here. I'm going to be wasting probably at least 5 hours to get that right. That's what's going to really set it off. Man, it's going to look cool, because still up here I have to do this is old Bondo, so I have to sand this down. I kind of like the rusted look on the top. I don't know yet how I'm going to roll with that at the moment, but we'll see. But I definitely need that a sander, man, to really get this right.
12 seconds later.
What I've been doing is letting the sander do its work. You sit there for almost damn near 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I see that you can kind of do it with the machine. It just takes a lot longer. Doing this really eases my mind, and then I'm thinking about other things. As the sander is doing his job, you can just sit there and think of a daggone plan. Because even though I'm doing all of this, I gotta have a plan. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta get a book for that. I need to get a book. I can get the diagram and all of that stuff. My son can get me the legit diagram, but I need the book. I would like to have the book because I like to have the pages flipped through and really get the technical things about it. But let me get back to sanding this.
A few moments later.
We are working with this thing here. That is like my main goal. You're starting to see it's starting to take shape a little bit, and I worked around here. Still working with this spot here. Still a little high. I gotta wait for it to dry. I really need to use the regular plastic Bondu right about now. This is enough Gorilla hair to be using on this whole project. It's a lot that I put on there. Basically almost 2.5 cans. Man, it's crazy. But now I'm going to put some of this Bondo down and everything like that. Just lay it down as smooth as I can. I'm not an expert. I'm not a body man. And hopefully you guys don't think that I'm a body man. I just do this and just keep it moving. That's all. So I lay down as much as I can, get it nice and smooth so I can get to the next part, which is just basically talking. All right, man, we've sanded it back down just a little bit to see the parts that were low. I keep saying high, but it's low in the video. It's not quite there, but it's getting there. The weather is not that great, so we just deal with it. And keep it moving, pushing. That's it. All we do is just keep sanding and keep a firm grip on that palm sander and keeping it straight. Not going to the left, not going to the right, or getting uneven pressure on it, because that's going to keep everything leveled on this hood here. So that's all I was doing, because I know I messed up a few things and I'm just trying to correct most of it. And the product came out right. All I had to do was get back to talking and letting you know what is going on. All right, so we got it basically halfway finished and everything. I'm gonna do is spray that up a little bit, and then you guys can see it in its entirety. It's not completely finished. It's about 95% finished. All right, man, we've gotten the hood pretty much done. It's about, like I said, around 95%, maybe 90%. There's a little small details that I have to do. It's flat around here, definitely. It's good. It's getting windy out here and a little chilly. And this area, this is the part that I was really worrying about, but it's starting to really take shape and look very, very good. I got my widow's peak right there. The hood looks pretty daggone good. One of you guys were really disrespecting the hood and said it was corny, nasty, and everything, and I understand. You were talking about something about induction. Oh, cow induction, yeah. Well, I have a little gap there, so hopefully that'll satisfy you a little bit. And right here, I have, it's better. I just need to do a little sanding here and it's good, but it still has a dimple here, and that was from the police light that was on top of there. But before I get off this video, man, so we're going to be talking about this on the next video. It's just going to be all about this. You and I are going to be talking about this 351 here and what can we do. We need to lighten it up and get more horsepower. Lighten it up, get more horsepower. We're going to be taking off basically everything off of this thing. This engine is pretty good. I'm reading comments on the post right now, so we're going to make a video and we're going to just talk about it in the comment section on what we can do and theorize, because, you know, like I said, I know very little about these engines. It's not like I know about them. I'm just jumping right in. So we'll see you guys on the next video, man. Thank you guys for just bearing with me with this video. I'm just, man, the parts are not coming in. They just not coming in. But we'll, in the next video, like I wanted to say this before I get off this video, the next video, man, that's going to be the deciding factor before I go to the junkyard. I'm trying to make the trip to the junkyard one shot. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because we ain't supposed to be running up and down. So I need to go to the junkyard, go straight there, talk to the guy, figure out the next move if I can't use this engine for what I need to do. We'll see you guys on the next video, man. Later.